guys, it's Megan. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a crap load of stuff. I am decluttering and then a bunch of stuff that I am throwing away. So if you guys saw my video about how I am going to be switching to more natural, non-toxic, green, clean, whatever you want to call it, just more not harmful beauty products, that has really accelerated. Like, I have accelerated the process since doing that video, and I have come to the conclusion that I want to really try my hardest, whatever I bring in the future to my makeup, my beauty, anything that I'm putting on my face or my skin, my body, I want it to be as non-toxic as possible. So that has led me to, this has been a week-long process of combining all this stuff, doing declutters every single day, going through my things and just really being honest with myself. What do you actually want to use that you really enjoy in your collection and that you don't want to just get rid of to replace it immediately? What are things that you can part with that you won't really miss, someone else can enjoy them, or like I discovered a lot of makeup that I had that's just too old, and my reasoning behind the things that I'm getting rid of, like throwing out, are things that either I couldn't remember when I bought them. If I couldn't remember when I bought them, they're going. That means they're too old. Or if I could remember when I bought them and it was before college or even my beginning years of college, I'm 2 years graduated from college. So that is a long ass time ago. They need to go. And I don't want to put anything on my skin that is old, expired, it's disgusting. And what made me think of that is I was using my Dolly Wink eyeliner in my one project, trying to use that up, and it was seeming like it was getting dry, so I was like, oh good, it's almost done. But I was noticing a lot of irritation on my lash line, and I have never noticed that before until using it regularly. So that really freaked me out, so I have that in my finished products bin. But that is what really started me on wanting to look through my stuff, and that's only 1 year old. And if that's causing me irritation, there's way older stuff that I need to just throw out. And then there's a ton of stuff that is still good. Brushes, makeup, things that I just don't need in my collection. I don't need any of this, but things that I really just needed to part with, things that I don't really love, that there's no reason for me to use them when I know that I am going to be making an extremely strong push and conscious effort towards using non-toxic products. And so I still have a lot of makeup that is conventional makeup, but I have done a lot of research this week on different brands, just trying to get as much information as I can about the options in natural beauty. And there's so many options, it's silly for me to hang on to this stuff that I don't even love this stuff and I'm hanging on to it. I'll hang on to the things that I really love and want to use and know that I can get a lot of use out of. But as I bring things in, I want them to be as clean as possible. So I'm just going to, there's too much stuff to go out over everything, but I especially want to just express how important it is to get rid of things that are old. It's just gross when I realize how old some of this stuff is, and I don't know why I've hung on to some of this stuff as well, just because I didn't like it, and I don't know why I just didn't get rid of it when I didn't like it, because now my thought is, well, I don't want stuff that I spent my money on to get old and go bad. I want people to use it. If I don't like something, I want to give it to someone else as soon as possible, so it's as close to new and good to use as it possibly could. So a lot of these things I have held on to for a while that I should have just passed on to someone else. So I'm going to try to be better about not hanging on to things that don't really work for me. And that's also had me thinking a lot about project panning, and I know that I've been very excited about it lately. And then this kind of reminded me, there's no sense in using things that don't really work for you, even if you're trying to get your money's worth out of them, because there's things that do work for you. So this has been a long process. I started this declutter on Monday. I'm filming this on Saturday. It has been every single day decluttering more and more and more. So some of the things that I have in here might surprise you, but anyway. So I couldn't believe it. I went through my nail polish and I got rid of a lot of nail polish because I haven't painted my nails since at least May. I haven't painted my nails. So I hardly even use nail polish. I kept the colors that I really like, but I found that I had a lot of these like nail appliques that were popular a while ago. I have like 3 nails in here. I have like a few nails in here. These, like, I don't know why I kept partials of stuff. That's so weird to me. I am going to get rid of this Physicians Formula bronzer. I was going to try to work on using this up. I bought this in high school. Disgusting. I also bought this in high school. This Wet n Wild black nail polish. It is separated. Like, I couldn't tell because it's black, but when I really started to think about how old this is, I just got creeped out, so I'm gonna get rid of that. And this, oh my god, what a waste. I used this Real Techniques liner brush for like nail art. I bet I used this one time, I didn't clean it off, so now it's like, it's useless. It is useless. This Paula's Choice eye cream, I used a lot of this, especially over last winter, but it's just not something I really like, and it was getting a little separate-y even when I was using it, so I'm not going to pass it on to anyone. I wouldn't really recommend this. I don't think it's all that great. God, it is so hot in here, you guys. I am sweating so much. I think it's going to be 95 today. It was 100 yesterday. I do not like this at all. Okay, I have cream shadows. Cream products are things that I need to be better about using up. Like having one, using it up, and, you know, just getting rid of it. I have had this color tattoo in Lavish Lavender. When did this release? It was in college. Was it like 2012? That is so nasty. And they have Lavish Lavender in their like crayon style eye pencils now from Maybelline. So if I really wanted this color again, I could get it. Let's see. Oh, this Wet n Wild palette. This is really old as well. I like these colors. Pretty much only the gold and the brown, but it's just too old. This eye pencil, this nude eye pencil, I really don't like nude on my waterline. I feel like it makes me look really weird, and I have had this since high school. How has it held on for that long? It is beyond me. Okay, big surprise to everyone out there. I am getting rid of my 2 NARS eyeshadows. So I'm getting rid of Ondine, which you guys knew I have panned. And the biggest surprise is I'm getting rid of Rated R. These were like the first makeup things my mom bought me at Sephora a bajillion years ago. And I have held on to them for so long. And all of this has also gone into me reading the Marie Kondo book and her saying, like, you have the memories. Like, having this stuff doesn't erase the memories in your mind. It just gets rid of excess clutter that you don't need. And thinking about how old these are and putting them on my eyes and on my face makes me want to puke. So I am getting rid of them, but I will always have those memories of shopping at Sephora with my mom when I was like 14 or whatever. I am going to get rid of this Josie Maran Protect and Perfect moisturizer. I bought this last year. but it's the wrong color for me, and I can't find anywhere on here that says the expiration of the sunscreen, so I don't really want to give this to someone and have it be expired. So it wasn't too much money because I bought it off of eBay. Again, I don't know how old it was when I bought it, so I'm just going to get rid of that. This e.l.f. Makeup Lock and Seal. This is a great product if you want to make powder products into liner or like cream shadow or highlight, whatever, I don't know. But this is so old. I do not remember when I bought this, and I have not used it in at least the past 4 years. So that has got to go. Some eyeliners, anything that's like cream, just got to get rid of it. This Almay liquid lip balm, I love this. This is in Cantaloupe Cream. It still smells amazing. But I bought this, I swear to God, I bought this in, I couldn't have bought it in high school. But I bought it a long freaking time ago, and I don't want to put on my face. And then there's a few more things, but that is everything that I am like throwing out. Oh, and these like gel deodorants. So I have decided that I'm also going to switch to natural toothpaste, natural deodorant, natural whatever I can find that works for me. And these I have not used in a long time. I wouldn't pass on deodorant to someone else. And yeah, I just think that they're very unhealthy for me. So I am throwing those away. Okay, on to things that I am letting my friends and family look at. So my Aunt Karen is in town right now, and I wanted to do this video so tomorrow when I see her, she can look through this if she wants anything. And then my Aunt Sue is coming into town in August, so she can look through what's left and stuff. So I will try to find a home for these things as long as they want them. All these are still good. Anything that was questionable, I'm throwing out. So a long time ago, I was really into Dove soap for washing my face, and I still think that it's a nice option for cleansing your skin. But I have a full pack of this. I have 2 bars that I kept just in case we ever need it, but there's no reason we need to have 6 bars of soap that we haven't used for all these years. So even this, I think I might donate this to like a shelter or something. Okay, hair dye. Oh, I forgot to mention that. This one I'm throwing out. I bought this in college, at the beginning of college, to keep in like my backup stock. So that's going. This I purchased like a little bit more recently. I think it was on, not recently. Oh my God, maybe I should throw it out. I don't know like when hair dye goes bad. If you guys know, please let me know. But this is my lesson to myself, not to buy the hair dye that I like right now. Don't buy it like in bulk for the future, because my taste in hair dye and what color I want, I don't want just like a plain brown anymore, even though that's what I really, really loved in the past. So I'm working through the hair dyes that I have purchased that are the color that I like, but I don't want to buy like in addition. I want to buy as I need. And so this is my lesson to myself. Let me know if I can use this. I just re-dyed my hair 2 nights ago with the John Frieda, it's like violet brown, I don't know what it's called, but I'll type it here. I just can't even believe how much stuff I have wasted over the years from buying things when I like them at the moment, but I don't think about how I might not like them in the future. It is beyond me. Okay, so I had an extra one of these Neutrogena Ultralight Cleansing Oils. I'm using one of these up that I purchased currently. I'm trying to work through it, but it's not one that I really love. This is brand new, so that is going to be passed on to someone. Okay, I have this Joico hair shampoo. I have been trying to remember to give this to Alyssa for so long, and I keep forgetting. So I'm going to give this to her. I don't know what is wrong with me, why I kept forgetting. Okay, I am getting rid of these clarisonic brush heads. I purchased these, was it last winter, like last Black Friday or 2 Black Fridays ago, these like precision brush heads. I do not hardly ever use my clarisonic anymore. I'm keeping it for the time being, but I just don't use it. So I'm going to find someone to give those to. I'm getting rid of my Swamp Queen palette, and I hate to do this, but I honestly feel sad when I'm using this. I love looking at it. It makes me happy from the outside because I love Graveyard Girl so much, but just using the shadows doesn't bring me a lot of happiness because they're so powdery and they're not what I expected. So I want to keep this because I love her, but I supported her by buying it. I don't have to keep it forever. I'll find someone that will enjoy these shadows and will get use out of it. So yeah, I am going to pass this one on, and that teaches me don't buy things impulsively. Okay, some makeup brushes, a lot of makeup brushes. I'm trying to go through my brushes. I have way too many, and I have tried to be brutally honest with myself in getting rid of some. I really don't like these It Cosmetics airbrush ones. Like, there's nothing wrong with them, but I don't like them more than other brushes. I really don't like this Real Techniques powder brush. Whenever I'm like really trying to like buff something on my skin with this, it like, I don't know, it like separates and then gets all messed up. So I'm gonna give these to someone else. These Madison Reed hairstyling products, they sent me these with hair dye that they sent me, and I just don't use styling products on my hair. I do like that they're free from parabens, sulfates, and gluten, so if you have like those sensitivities or you try not to get products with that and you use hair products, this is definitely a good line to look at. But I have not used either of these at all, but I just don't use hair products. Okay, this Paula's Choice Resist 10% Niacinamide Booster. Tried this, didn't really see a difference with it. It's supposed to be for your pores and stuff, and I don't know, I thought that this might have been breaking me out, so that's another thing that I'm iffy about, continuing use of this. So I'm gonna see if anyone wants to try this out, but if not, I'll just toss it. Okay, I did have some of these nail strips that never had been used, and then this kit is so cute. It's like a little nail art kit, but I don't ever do nail art. I kept one thing that was like a dotting tool just in case. I also have this like nail glitter and these like nail beads. I have so much nail stuff, and I just never really use it. I only ever do just like a plain nail polish. Some blushes, a highlighter, blushes. Okay, these, I really like these products. I think they're good. The JCat Beauty, like trios. This one is Cherry Fudge Sundae, and this is Grilled Mango. So I purchased these last fall because all of a sudden I was like, I want to do reviews on products that I've never seen people use before. And so I bought all this makeup from Ulta. I don't know, you guys, what got into me, but I do really like these and I think they're good. But I have so many eyeshadows that I like more that I don't reach for these. But I know that someone will get lots of use out of them and really enjoy them. I think I only use them like 2 or 3 times. So I'm going to pass those along. More nail strips. Oh, so I am getting rid of the dotting tool. I think Rachel has one, so I don't need one. So that's gonna go. Oh my god, more brushes. Oh my god. I didn't realize I put this many brushes in here. So I don't really like this Real Techniques. This is the 100 like powder brush. I just don't know what to do with it other than like pressing powder into my face. And maybe that's what you use it for, but I don't know. This Makeup Geek rounded blush brush I thought would be really nice for like contour, but it's very, like, it's not very soft at all. So I never reach for that. More of these It Cosmetics brushes. This Sigma Performance Blending E36, I don't understand this brush. Maybe it's because I don't have a lot of like crease space, But I saw Emily Noel use this as like using it right at the edge of her crease to add like a transition color. It, like, if I do that, it's at like my brow bone. So I just don't really use that. Like liner brushes that I don't really need. I have so many liner brushes. I am passing on this extra E3 Morphe brush. I love this brush, but I had 3 of them. I don't need 3. I kept 2. Even that I probably don't need. And then this dual fiber contour brush, I just don't really use that. So those are gonna find a good home. Oh, more of these nail strips. I think these are so pretty, but I really never do. God, the more I look at them, the more I want to save them. They're so pretty, but I have not looked at those in forever. This Skin Fix Ultra Rich Hand Cream. So I bought a ton of these when they were on sale at Target, as you can see. I have worked through at least one. I think I'm working on my other one. And this is not the same as their really good one for eczema. That's the one that I thought this was, but that's called something else. It's not the Ultra Rich Hand Cream. I really, really dislike this. So there's no point in, this is not even used. I'd rather give this to someone else and maybe they'll enjoy it, or if not, they can toss it because like it wasn't that much money. This Kiehl's Serum Daily Reviving Concentrate. I have not used this, got it as a sample, but I just have other things that I prefer to use. I'm getting rid of 2 of these Stila liquid lipsticks. I don't think I've used either of these. That is why I put them in my like pass on. Yeah, I just don't need them. What else is in here? Mostly everything else is just nail polish for the rest of this. So all of this nail polish is still good. I really like all of this nail polish, but I don't need this many colors. I kept the things that I really love and that I reach for, and other people can get use out of this stuff. So that is all of the things that I have decided to just pass on, get out of my life, throw out for some of it, but trying to pass on as much as I can. And I feel a lot better. I feel so much better not having so much stuff. I need to work through a lot of things still, and I'm having a lot of fun researching natural products and just trying to think about, do I want to work through this stuff that I have right now, or do you want to pass on what's left and then get something that you've researched and you think is good for your skin and stuff like that. So that's where I am right now. I'm really happy about getting rid of this stuff, and hopefully other people will get better use out of it than I have. And I feel very silly for spending so much money on things that I am now just getting rid of. But all of that wasted money, one, it's going to other people, so that's not wasted. The stuff that I'm throwing out, most of it, I got a lot of good use out of it, but I just don't want to hold on to it, potentially like give myself an infection or something. So it's all a learning lesson. Even getting rid of this stuff, that has been a really important learning lesson for me. I have decluttered so much over the past few years of being on YouTube, and still you can see how much I'm able to get rid of when I continuously get more and more strict with myself and have a vision of what I want in my collection. Now that I have a reason to part with these things, I want non-toxic beauty products. That is my reason. It's easier for me to let go of this stuff that I've held on to. When I saw that irritation on my lash line, that gave me a reason to get rid of this old stuff that I've held on to for a long time. It's once you have a reason behind things, and this goes for like anything in life, once you understand the reasoning, it's much easier to do what you need to do or what you have wanted to do. And now that I have a reason of wanting to use non-toxic products on my body, this is my motivation to get rid of as much as I can that I am really not getting use out of, and hopefully people will enjoy it more than I have. So that is that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think this will be a great video for me to look back on if I ever catch myself just accumulating more and more and more stuff. Hopefully you guys will not really see me bring in a ton of makeup, especially. With my skincare, I try to use that up as I go. And I did purchase some things on Vitacost to have more natural things of stuff that I am almost done with in my stash right now. And other than that, I am trying so hard, even though I want to get more natural products, I want to use and enjoy the things that I have now. And then when I use those things up, or when I decide, no, like this is the last straw, I'm just gonna replace it, then I'll buy whatever I need to buy. But for now, I really just want to enjoy what I have still in my collection. Now that I don't have all these distractions of stuff that I just held on to and I don't really enjoy them, but I wanted to keep them, now that that's out of my sight, I think that I'll be able to enjoy my products now even more, and I will get enjoyment out of them even while I am researching more clean products to replace them with. So that is that. Hopefully anyone that I see with this box of stuff for them to look through gets something out of it that they enjoy. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys are going on a similar journey as me, please let me know. I have just loved finding more natural and like non-toxic product using YouTubers and blogs and stuff. I have really enjoyed finding new people to watch that are experienced in this whole like clean beauty type of stuff. So that has been a lot of fun and I'm really enjoying it, and just thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are all having an awesome day, and I'll see you really soon.